Well, here it is. Looks pretty awesome. But to get here, we had to do a lot of work, including removing all of the old stuff. And surprisingly, this whole thing costs way less than you would think. But let's get right into it. Right after our intro, maybe. Starting with probably long overdue video, fixing this. This has been my backdrop for a while now, and there's a lot to love about it. Having the sound treatment all the way along the back wall, great for recording Let's Plays and anything that might be at this desk specifically. But I have been updating this desk in both its appearance and, well, eventually the desk itself is going to be replaced. Recently I added an ultra-wide monitor and I redid my keyboard, and I've got this vertical monitor setup, which is actually really nice. In fact, this whole setup is pretty clean. The only problem is I've been banging up against this little end table here and smacking my valve index with my chair because it sticks so far out. On top of that, these shelves have been in my collection since I was, I think it was like senior year of high school. I've had them. And so there's a lot that needs just a little bit of updating, some TLC. On top of that, this wonderful creature that has come into my life that we took in, took in at the end of last year, she is a bit of a gremlin when it comes to wires. And so while I didn't expect that I would have to sort of baby-proof my apartment and my set and my equipment, well, let's just say I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. Heavily interested in eating every lightning cable and USB-C cable she can get her hands on. So we got two big things that we need to take care of today. One, we're gonna redo this whole wall right here. I've got a pegboard set up. I know it's a little bit generic, but yeah, it looks nice. I got a black pegboard that I'm gonna put there. I have the letterboard, which you guys have already seen. We'll update that to say something in a little bit. But we're gonna move this out of here. We're gonna get the whole thing set up on the wall. And I have some wooden shelves that we're gonna put up in the place of these old metal schoolyard shelves. And then we're gonna have to take a trip elsewhere to get some stuff to get these wires taken care of. So I've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
This is the Valve Index base station. Now this one was bought solo because the other ones came with it. And I figured, why not take a look at this box? Because, well, I think I'm one of the only ones who's bought this as a retail package on this platform. So, inside, we've got our base station. It looks like, some good stuff, goodies. We got our wall mounting plate. Good to see if these come with them, even when you buy them separately. And then I'm assuming might be power adapters. There's the cable. In here, maybe? Oh god, I think it's in here. Yep, there's our cable.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Now, to say this project took way longer than I thought it would be an understatement. This whole thing was about 2 days worth of work. And honestly, I really didn't have as much time to enjoy it immediately after it got completed as I do right now. And there are a lot of things that I actually really appreciate about this entire setup. Now, the biggest part is probably this pegboard that goes across here, which actually was really cool and much cooler than I thought it would be. But what's awesome about how this whole setup works is that thing is actually wired to work with all devices on here. Everything's charging. Steam Deck, charging. Valve Index, there's a cord that goes right here. I could just plug it in, boom, good to go. Vibe trackers, charging. Controllers, charging. All of it's wired together, and that is being done with one of these. This is a Sabrent USB 3.0 hub. It does 45 watts of power output per USB port and has a throughput of 5 gigabit. Now, I only need data on one of these hubs, which is how I actually have it configured. So it works out really well because I can have the rest of the stuff charging while I have the data being pushed through on a single USB port, which is hooked into this entire board, meaning all of my cable management is here instead of behind the desk. Now, I did do some behind the desk cable management because I kind of had to. And in reality, it worked out great, but it's going to be a pain when I have to move that PC, because inevitably the PC that is there will become the testing PC, which means that this PC is going to go onto its own like section where it's going to be replaced by essentially another one. But that's not now. This is the now and the new set, which is looking pretty good. We got another base station hooked up as well while we were at it, and we added these nice little channels for cable management. And then we got this little weird feature right over here. Now, that is actually going to be in its own video, which may or may not already be out, where I actually fix the Vive trackers. Linus put out a video that actually wasn't entirely accurate, and I ended up fixing it. So, yeah, it's a good one. But that's not today's video. Today's video is about the setup. The floating shelves are pretty cool. I don't like that the Ryzen stuff is out of frame, but you do get to see this adorable plushie shelf, which has one of my favorite Pokemon, Gumi. And the setup now also kind of extends into this blank space that used to be right here. We've got Gamer Guts' Oculus Quest, along with the Snaky Snake, who's always going to be in frame at all times from now on, which I'm happy about. And then also this Marshall key holder thing. Yeah, so lots of little cool details. I really like how this all came out. I really love how this all works. And I guess really the final thing to touch on is this letterboard, which one of you guys has already commented on the fact that I do change it for the videos. I did miss it a couple times because I was just getting used to it. And also, it's a bit finicky, but because I can keep my letters now on the pegboard, it's good. It's all good. I think the last thing that we should probably touch on is the stuff that I did for recording other videos for my secondary channel. So over here, we've got an actual mic arm, which connects to a microphone that I've had for a while now. This is the Rode Pod mic that goes into my Go XLR, which was the RGB mixer from that other video. So a lot of the stuff has already been shown. I use the Razer Kylo Pro for the actual video capture, but I don't actually use my real face on the second channel. It's a weird thing. You can check it out if you want to. And then those two lights, they look like key lights, but they're actually not. They're actual filming lights that have DC power and switches behind them. They're actually really cheap. They're like 20 bucks. So the point is, this whole thing was surprisingly affordable. In fact, actually, if I'm going to total up my entire setup, we're talking the wall panels, everything, this would be the price breakdown. The most expensive pieces are those hubs, but at the same time, it's a lot better than having like fiber optic cables that take you to a server rack in another room. But this is still a work in progress. There's more to do. For one, my desk is definitely bending. It's bending like right in the middle, which means I need to probably replace it soon. And if I'm replacing my desk, I really should replace Gamer Guts' as well, which means that's a whole nother project, probably a very expensive project. I've already started doing research into that leg of it, and I'm thinking maybe some desks from Secret Labs. I know they're really expensive, but all metal desk, I would never have to replace it again. But really, that's a problem for future me. Today's me is done with this because we did a good job. Now, of course, you could always RGB the background, and I think we really should. It's a little dark back there now, but that's where we're going to end today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider giving a like, maybe comment, subscribe. I make content like this all the time, and I've got some interesting stuff coming up. And of course, this is not the end of this project. So I'll see you in the next video. Wolfie out.